Okay, so for this part, let's investigate how do we use variables that we declare in one function and pass them along either by value or by reference to another function. Let's say we had this program here. Notice here it does nothing, so if I run it, pass is basically equivalent to no operation here. And if we wanted to print to the screen, let's say the first name and last name of a person, we could do something like this. First equals maybe something like this. This time we will not typecast, as we're going to be asking for a string. Enter first name. And that would be entered here. And last, so these are two string variables. And we will ask the user to enter last name. Okay? So can we print the full name here? So we could do a print function here that will print. So you can see here we're calling a function and we're going to pass these two variables as parameters to it. So there will be arguments. So it could be first, comma, last, right? So we're calling the function print. Now you will ask me here, well, we haven't defined the function print. Well, this one is inherent in the language itself, so there is no need for a user-defined function print. It's already there. But we're giving it first and last, and let's see what it does. So it's asking me first name, Henry, and Ford. As you can see, it will print Henry Ford. Now, what if we wanted to create our own user-defined function? And let's go ahead and do it right here. So we're going to define it before main, def myPrint. We're going to call it myPrint, and it will take an f name as one argument or one parameter, and l name as another. And what it will do, it will simply print f name, comma, l name. Okay, so how can we call this function? Well, instead of print, we're going to call it right here, myPrint. So now we have a user-defined function that will do the same thing. Let me just call it here, myPrint. So this is a function call to this function right here, and we're passing this time first and last over here. So as you can see here, we have a list, just like print. So it is expected in the same order that you will put first name here and you will put last name here. That will be matched. You're going to pass it by value to f name and l name, and we're going to use the inherited or the inherent print function that already exists within Python. So we just shifted the print function itself to another function that I designed. We can do whatever we want here. So let's go ahead and run it, and let's do the same thing. Henry Ford. And you can see Henry Ford now is being handled by myPrint function. Okay? But the key here is that we were able to pass the values of first and last that we assigned them while we were in main, or assigned values to them while we were in main, and made a copy over to myPrint and let myPrint, within its definition, handle the printing of first name and last name with its own local variables that are listed as arguments within the function definition.